Start.
Okay, guys. We are continuing on Johari window, which we discussed the other day in the previous session. You know, you must be aware by now that this is a self-assessment technique, wherein you're trying to see if your self-assessment is realistic, or in other words, whether your self-assessment matches what others think of you. So Johari window has 4 compartments. We have seen all that, but just to recall the slide, please.
Start.
Okay. Now, Johari window, there are 4 compartments. The x-axis of the Johari window represents the self-awareness. How aware you are of your strengths and weaknesses. It could be low or high, as seen in this chart. Similarly, external awareness means how aware are others about your strengths and weaknesses. I repeat, external awareness means how aware are others of your strength and weaknesses. It could again be high or low. Now, if your self-awareness is high and if the awareness of other people about your strength and weaknesses are high, you belong to the compartment on the right hand top, open. This category of people are most likely to succeed. Now, if your self-awareness is low, the awareness of other people about you is also low, you belong to the double blind, which has a strong possibility for failure. If your self-awareness is low, but others have high awareness of you. I repeat, self-awareness is low, but others have a high awareness of your strengths and weaknesses. You belong to a compartment called arena. Here you are unlikely to succeed because your self-awareness is low, which would prevent you from any serious effort, any aggressive attempt to succeed. Now, if your self-awareness is high, but others are not very aware of you, this is a case where you think you understand yourself well, and probably you think high of yourself, but others do not understand you. Then you belong to a compartment called Fazar. People belong to this segment may or may not succeed. There is a chance of succeeding because of the high self-awareness, but then because of lack of external awareness, the chance of success is low. Now let's see how we can find out which of these compartments you yourself belong to. Next slide, please. See, what you have to do is simple. Factor by factor, you check out what is your self-image and what others think of you. Take the case of appearance. There are many guys who think they are really handsome, but they may not be so very handsome. There are some others who think they are not really handsome, but others may think that they are really handsome. So what you do is, you put your self-assessment of appearance on one side. Compare it with the external assessment. If the external assessment is higher than your self-assessment, you belong to a compartment called arena. If the external assessment is lower than your self-assessment, you belong to a compartment called Fazar. If both the assessments are poor, you belong to a compartment called double blind. If both assessments match, you belong to a compartment called open. Very good chance of success. Similarly, you make assessment of other factors. Move on. Like you can check your communication skill. What is your self-assessment? Does it match with the assessment of other people? Moving on, you can check your leadership skill. What is your self-assessment? What others think of you? Moving on. What's your self-assessment of social skill and what others think of you? And for an actor, maybe you can check out what is your self-assessment of acting skill against the assessment of others. Here I have some jokes to share with you. You would have heard of a one-man army in the Malayalam movie scene. His name is Santosh Pandit. He is a person who thinks he can do everything, from acting to editing to photography to music to lyrics to whatever. In other words, he belongs to the compartment called Fazad, whereas there are many others who think low of him. But then please note, he has succeeded, he has made his money, and he is quite a popular guy. So Fazad has a small chance of succeeding, but it's not a good chance. Now, an actor like Srinivasan or Jagadish, they're basically comedians, but then they have carried movies successfully as heroes on their shoulders. They've done exceedingly well. But then they have picked up roles which will suit them. They have not picked up roles of an action hero. They have picked up roles of a simple family man who has all the weaknesses, who is struggling on a daily basis. These roles they have made very successful and they have come out in flying colours. So you know that their self-assessment matches with the external assessment of the audience. They are in the open and they are obviously successful. But then, see, there are many actors who belong to the compartment called arena. Their self-assessment is low, whereas the external assessment is high. These people are actually unlikely to succeed much. You know, I have a good number of cases in hand, but then I don't want to insult anyone. You flash back on the different actors, you know. There are many of them who are really good, but then their confidence levels are not so good. The end result is they do not shine. They do not become superstars. I don't want to give names and insult anyone. Okay, fine. So the basic lesson is this. If your self-assessment matches the assessment of others about you, your chance of success is quite high. If your self-assessment is too high, again there is a chance of succeeding, but then a poor chance. But if your self-assessment is low, there is very little chance of success. And if self-assessment and external assessment are both low, zero chance of success. So this is all what Johari window is all about. Thank you very much.